what started out ugly has turned into a real nail-biter again in the Iowa Corn Cyhawk series.
Yeah, Iowa State down 13-0 at half. And
here we go.
19-7 in the third quarter.
3rd down and 8 from the 46-yard line. Under center, McNamara. He'll pitch it out right side. Caleb Johnson is brought down immediately by J.R. Singleton and a host of others. 1:18 to go, and the play clock resets.
They can run the clock down to 39 seconds, 40 seconds before they have to punt, or whatever they choose to do. Which
they can run it down to 40.
Right,
pretty much. Right, and they can call a timeout when it gets down to 1. They've got all 3 of their timeouts remaining, so they can easily just let this clock tick down as far as possible, and then call the timeout with about 40 seconds to go. And they will do exactly that. So it will be a punt situation for Iowa, and Iowa State they should put 41 on the clock. The clock's continuing.
Delay game. Offense.
Oh, they just took the delay game.
4th down.
Should be 41 seconds on the clock.
Should be 39 based on when the 40-second. But so, I think it's just a second difference.
Okay. That wasn't the math I had, but they have it at 38 seconds. And Jalen Knoll back. So Iowa just fine with taking a delay of game penalty there. And now they'll punt it away.
And now.
Clock operator, please put the play clock to 40 seconds. The game clock to 40 seconds.
Okay, game clock to 40.
And the play clock to 25. Thank you.
Yes, thank you indeed. We'll take the extra 2 seconds. Well, this is a freshman punter. Wouldn't mind him bobbling the snap. 40 seconds to go. Dakin does collect it cleanly, gets rid of it, hits a good punt. Knoll up to fair catch it at the 22-yard line. So with 34 seconds to go, Iowa State starts at its own 22, down by 2 here in Iowa City.
Well, nothing short of the sticks on throws, unless it's to the sideline. But you can't afford dump passes to the sideline.
Rocco Becht.
You're probably going to have to take a shot with one of your best guys to make a play, even in coverage.
You practice these situations in camp a lot. It is 1st down and 10 Iowa State from the 22 with 34 seconds remaining. Becht from the shotgun takes a look. He fires to the right side. Caught by Knoll, and he'll get out of bounds at the 32, right at the 1st down marker. So 10 yards to Knoll, and we're down to 29 seconds. So that took 5 seconds and got you 10 yards.
Wait, you want to get to maybe the 30-yard line. So you got about 45, 50 yards to give Conradi a legitimate shot.
29 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Iowa 19, Iowa State 17. 1st and 10 Cyclones at the 32. Shotgun snap to Rocco Becht. He looks, he fires to the right side. Caught by Knoll down the sideline. Inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Oh my goodness. 30 yards to Jalen Knoll.
A great job as they released him, and the safety was just late coming over.
And now we're down to 24 seconds to go, and the ball at the 38-yard line of Iowa. And a stoppage here. We've got a timeout called by Iowa. Jalen Knoll, the senior.
Their first of the half. 30 seconds.
Makes a big catch and scoots down that right sideline, and somehow only 5 seconds went off the clock on the play. I mean, that's how quickly he got down there and got out of bounds.
We've seen his speed, a 75-yard touchdown catch, 2 long catches for touchdowns against K-State in the finale last regular season. But right now, you have the ability to spike the football if you don't get the first down, or even if you do in the middle of the field. But Iowa State's been able, in this drive, both plays on the sideline, which gives you more margin for error.
That one was incredible. 30 yards.
Yeah.
Iowa State has outgained Iowa again in this series, but again they trail 19-17. But they're 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line of Iowa. 24 seconds remaining. Rocco Beck brings him out. 1st and 10 at the 38 of Iowa. Now you got to avoid a sack at all costs, too. Beck from the shotgun. Beck looks, fires quickly to the right side, caught by Bramer, hit
He's
inbounds at the 36.
Got to go.
So you got to get up there and spike it. We're down to 16 seconds. Got to get up there and spike it. Down to 13 seconds, 12 seconds. Beck will spike it with 9 seconds to go. Now, do you run another play, Eric, or do you go ahead and try the field goal?
Well, the field...
Conradi has plenty of leg. I just don't want to take the risk of not having a kick. I'd kick it now. I would kick it right now, and I think that's exactly what they're going to do. You just can't run the risk.
And this will be a bomb, about a 54-yarder. He's 1 for 2 in his career, period. Not from 50.
It will be a 54-yard field goal attempt for the redshirt freshman, Kyle Conradi, with 9 seconds to go from the right hash. Snaps good, holds good, kick on the way by Conradi, end over end, and it is good! Kyle Conradi hit a 54-yard field goal, and Iowa State leads it 20-19! Oh my goodness!
Are you kidding me?
I couldn't begin to kid you about that.
Unbelievable.
A 54-yard field goal, a bomb by Conradi, and Iowa State leads it 20-19.
Oh, man, what a kick. Plenty of leg.
And with that kick, the good hands at Allstate will contribute to the Cyclone General Scholarship Fund. Thank you, Allstate. Thank you, Kyle Conradi. 6 seconds to go.
And our recap, scoring drive recap.
Brought to you by Quickstar.
Yeah, 5 plays, 42 yards.
Well, at 42 yards in 5 plays, when you take over the ball with 34 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Wow. And that Jalen Knoll catch.
Yeah. You know, you go back to chasing points earlier in the game, too, by Kirk Ferentz. To not kick the extra point, went for 2.
Yep. Well, and you also go back to the missed field goal at Iowa State. They had their opportunity.
Sure.
But you know what? I'll take Kyle Conradi's day. How about the freshman?
They did add a second, so 6 seconds.
Well, they're going to have to just keep pitching it unless they fair catch it here and try for a Hail Mary. But I think they're probably feeling better about their chances to just keep pitching it and try to run it all the way back. Jace Gilbert will be the guy to kick it off for Iowa State. What a comeback by the Cyclones.
Yeah, down 13-0 at half.
And looking lifeless. I mean, the first drive of the second half went nowhere.
Yeah. But, you know, that you're stuck inside your 10-yard line to start the drive. What really turned it, Iowa State, even though they missed a field goal before half, they were able to get just a little something going offensively.
Well, the Darian Porter.
And then when Porter got the interception, I mean, that really changed things.
All right, one more play in all likelihood. Here is Gilbert to kick it off for Iowa State. And he hits a short pooch kick. It's taken on the left side of the field at about the 20, 25, 30. Down the sideline and brought down as time expires. That was Cam Smith with the stop. And the clock is showing zeros.
And
it's not over.
The game's not over.
That was Max White on the return. And a great tackle by Cam Smith. But they're going to put a second on the clock, I think.
Okay, so if you're Iowa, you're at the 49, you got a 66-yard field goal, or you try to chuck one up.
They're going to take a timeout first of all.
Yeah, right.
They've got the ball at the Iowa State 49 with 1 second to go. So yeah, it would be
Timeout Iowa.
About
67.
Yeah,
a second.
I mean, I don't know. They've got McNamara and the offense huddling up.
Yeah. I mean,
They have not put time back on the clock. We're reviewing the play to see the correct time.
Well, I'd be good with them saying it's over.
Yeah. You know, when I looked up, I thought there was probably a second
Clock
left.
operator, please put 1 second on the game clock. 1 second, please.
Oh, you want drama?
First down on the Iowa State 49-yard
I liked
line.
it a minute ago.
After the field goal was made, I thought I was done with drama.
Man, once again, the Iowa Corn Cy-Hawk series comes down to the final play.
Yeah. Well, the Iowa Farm Bureau celebrating farmers and Iowans who summon the strength to do more, be more. Those who are farm strong.
Kyle Conrarty's 54-yard field goal has Iowa State in front 20-19.
Now let's see if they do.
1 second remaining and the ball at the 49-yard line of Iowa State.
Keep in mind, if they get a pass interference, it's 15 yards, would get them closer in, and it would get them into field goal range.
Prevent defense from Iowa State. McNamara from the shotgun. One last chance for the Hawkeyes. First time they've trailed, taking a snap all day. McNamara fires deep down the middle of the field, a rainbow, and it is knocked away and intercepted by Darian Porter. What a way to end it. Darian Porter's second interception of the game. And Iowa State has defeated Iowa here at Kinnick Stadium for the fourth time in their last 6 visits. A 20-19 come from behind victory and one for the ages for this Iowa State football team, which is now 2-0.
Just half hour ago, we were talking about, hey, we don't know if it's going to be a win or not, but just how resilient this team was to come back, put themselves in position. You put yourself in position, good things can happen. Rocco with a couple of really good throws. That one to Jalen Knoll to set up, Conrarty, and then, of course, Kyle Conrarty to knock it down Main Street from 54 to win the game.
The first game where he's even attempted a field goal in his career. And now the Cy Hawk Trophy is being carried across the field toward that Cyclone locker room by a jubilant group of Iowa State Cyclones. What an impressive comeback. They just kept battling. The defense was terrific in the second half. Rocco Beck got it going through the air. Jalen Knoll came up big down the stretch. And Kyle Conrarty knocked through a 54-yard field goal that wins it for Iowa State. Incredible. The Cyclones are 2-0 on the season, and they've knocked off a ranked opponent here in Iowa City today.